Japan is a country that exists in 2 time zones at once. Step into a Tokyo street and you are surrounded by neon signs, robot cafes, and trains that arrive to the second. Walk 30 minutes into a temple garden and suddenly you are in the year 1090, listening to bamboo creak in the wind. Today we walk you through the complete travel guide to Japan. The cities you must visit. The food you must eat. The natural wonders that will leave you speechless. The cultural experiences nobody tells you about. By the end of this video, you will know exactly where to go, what to eat, and what to do when you finally book that flight to Japan. Let us start with the cities. Tokyo is where most travelers begin. It is the largest metropolitan area on Earth with over 37 million people, but it does not feel chaotic. It feels engineered. The trains run on time to the second. The streets are spotless even though there are almost no public garbage bins. The neighborhoods each have their own personality. Shibuya is where you find the famous scramble crossing where thousands of people cross at once. Shinjuku has the towering skyscrapers and the most chaotic nightlife district called Kabukicho. Harajuku is where Japanese youth fashion was born. Asakusa is where you find the oldest temple in Tokyo, Sensoji, dating back to year 638. Spend at least 4 full days in Tokyo. You will not see half of it. From Tokyo, take the bullet train to Kyoto. The bullet train is called the Shinkansen and it travels at 300 km per hour. The ride takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Kyoto is the spiritual heart of Japan. It served as the capital for over 1,000 years. There are over 1,600 Buddhist temples and 400 Shinto shrines in this single city. The most famous is Fushimi Inari, with thousands of bright orange torii gates climbing up a mountain. Wake up at 5 in the morning to see it without crowds. The bamboo grove of Arashiyama is another must-visit. Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion, is a temple covered in actual gold leaf reflecting on a mirror pond. 3 days minimum in Kyoto. Osaka is your third city. It is just 15 minutes from Kyoto by Shinkansen. Osaka is the food capital of Japan. The locals have a phrase, kideor, which means to eat yourself into bankruptcy. The Dotonbori district is where you go for street food. Try takoyaki, which are octopus balls cooked on a hot grill. Try okonomiyaki, a savory pancake with cabbage, pork, and a special sauce. Osaka Castle is worth a visit, especially during cherry blossom season in late March or early April. If you have more time, add Hiroshima for the Peace Memorial Park, which is one of the most moving places you will ever visit. Add Nara, where deer roam freely through the streets and bow to people who feed them. Add Hakone for the hot springs and the views of Mount Fuji. Add Sapporo in the north for snow festivals and the freshest seafood in Japan. Now the food. Japan is not just sushi. Sushi is one tiny part of an entire culinary universe. Ramen is the everyday comfort food. There are 4 main styles. Shoyu ramen with soy sauce broth. Miso ramen with fermented bean broth, popular in the cold north. Tonkatsu ramen with a creamy pork bone broth, originally from Fukuoka. Shio ramen, a clear salt-based broth. Find a small ramen shop with a queue outside. The queue is the review. Tempura is fried seafood and vegetables in an impossibly light batter. The good tempura shops use rice oil and serve each piece directly from the fryer to your plate. Yakitori is grilled chicken on skewers, and the best yakitori shops grill every part of the chicken, including the skin, the heart, and the cartilage. Do not be afraid. They are delicious. Kaiseki is the traditional multi-course meal, often served at ryokans, which are traditional Japanese inns. Each course is small, seasonal, and presented like art. A kaiseki dinner can have 12 to 15 courses. It is expensive, but it is an experience you will remember forever. If you are vegetarian or Indian, do not panic. Japan has a long tradition of shojin ryuri, which is Buddhist temple cuisine. It is entirely plant-based and absolutely delicious. Many temples in Kyoto serve it. Indian restaurants exist in every major city. Family Mart and Lawson convenience stores have surprisingly good vegetarian onigiri rice balls and salads. Now the natural wonders. Mount Fuji is the obvious one. The best view is actually not from the base. The best view is from Lake Kawaguchi, one of the 5 lakes around the mountain. Go in early morning. The mountain hides behind clouds by midday. If you are physically fit, you can climb Mount Fuji during the official season from early July to early September. The climb takes about 6 hours up and 4 hours down. Most climbers do it overnight to watch the sunrise from the summit. The Japanese Alps in central Japan offer spectacular hiking. The Kamekochi Valley is one of the most beautiful places in the country. In winter, the same area becomes some of the best ski terrain in the world. Niseko in Hokkaido has the lightest powder snow on Earth. The Okinawa Islands in the south are tropical paradise. Crystal clear water. Coral reefs. White sand beaches. Most travelers never visit Okinawa, which is exactly why you should. The Japanese countryside is also worth exploring. The Nakasendo Trail is an ancient road that connected Tokyo and Kyoto centuries ago. You can walk parts of it today, passing through preserved post towns like Megumi and Sumigo. It feels like time travel. Now the culture. Japan is one of the most culturally specific countries on Earth. There are unwritten rules everywhere. Bowing is the standard greeting. The depth of the bow shows respect. You do not need to bow perfectly as a foreigner. The effort is what matters. Take your shoes off when entering homes, traditional restaurants, temples, and ryokans. Look for slippers at the entrance. Do not tip. Tipping is considered insulting in Japan. Service is included in the price and Japanese workers take genuine pride in their craft. Leaving extra money implies their service was so unusual it deserved a bonus. Do not eat or drink while walking. Find a bench or a designated eating area. Do not talk loudly on trains. Look around. Notice how quiet a Tokyo train is even when packed with hundreds of people. Match that energy. Public baths, called onsen, are a major part of Japanese culture. You bathe naked. Men and women are separated. You wash thoroughly with soap and shower before entering the hot spring water. People with tattoos may be refused at traditional onsens, although this is changing. Cash is still king in Japan. Many small restaurants and shops do not accept cards. Carry yen. ATMs at convenience stores like 7-Eleven accept foreign cards. The currency is roughly 1 Indian rupee equals about 1.5 Japanese yen, though always check current rates. The best time to visit. Spring, late March to early May, for cherry blossoms. This is the most beautiful season but also the most crowded and expensive. Autumn, mid-October to late November, for the maple leaves changing color. Almost as beautiful as spring with smaller crowds. Winter for snow and skiing. Avoid the rainy season in June and the typhoon season in September. Budget. Japan is not as expensive as people think. A backpacker can travel for about 10,000 rupees per day. A mid-range traveler around 20,000 per day. A luxury traveler 30,000 or more. Hostels are clean and safe. Capsule hotels are an experience worth trying once. Ryokans are expensive but unforgettable. Transportation. Get a Japan Rail Pass before you arrive. It must be purchased outside Japan. It gives you unlimited bullet train and JR train rides for 7, 14, or 21 days. It pays for itself in a single Tokyo to Kyoto round trip. Use Suica or Pasmo cards for local trains and buses. One last piece of advice. Japan rewards the curious traveler. Get lost in small alleyways. Eat at restaurants with no English menu. Try the random thing in the convenience store. Talk to the elderly people in temple gardens. The official tourist sites are amazing. The hidden corners are where Japan becomes unforgettable. If this guide helped you plan your dream trip to Japan, subscribe and press the bell icon. Tomorrow we explore another country. See you then.